Lady D Denise Gomez, and I have exciting interview segments and features inside the zone. For recording artists, you can sing? Well, Inside the Zone, second Thursdays at 7:30 p.m. is for you. Writers, share your story, no man, in From the Author's Zone on third Thursdays at 7:30 p.m. Male Zone has unbelievably juicy stories of love, heartbreak, and triumph. 7 p.m. has never been this good. On Mondays, it's news, talk, engaging features at 7 in the Monday Drive. And Center Stage has everyone talking on Thursdays. Be a part of the show. Email me insidethezone@gmail.com or call me 914-304-2592. For 2 days, the 5 o'clock hour is hot on Fit FM 96.7, www.fitfmja.com. Your life, your music with Lady D Denise Gomez inside the zone. Catch me on Monday at 5 p.m. for the Monday Drive, keeping you in the know in the city you walk, drive, and reside. And on Friday, yes, at 5 p.m. for Center Stage, the platform where voices are heard and people connect. From abroad to yard, Trelawney. Lions United Sports Club, 111-29, 172nd Street, Jamaica, Queens. Semi-annual fish fry on Friday, April 19, 2 p.m. to midnight is the perfect spot to bring your girl and your guy, family and friends. Enjoy escovitch fish and steamed fish for $35 and jerk chicken $25. Food nice can done. Spread the news. Contact Earl 516-303-3707 or Dennis 917-373-1950. Lions United Sports Club Semi-Annual Fish Fry, April 19. Remember the simpler times of Jamaica and the Caribbean life? We brought a piece of that nostalgia overseas with our collection of cherished keepsakes. Picture yourself using the old-time chamber pot, affectionately known as the Chimi, a symbol of practicality and tradition. And who could forget the trusty suitcase, lovingly called the grip, dulcimena, or trunk, that carried our dreams across oceans and borders? These items aren't just objects. They're vessels of memories, reminding us of the joyous days spent in Jamaica and beyond. As Satideh Mawnin Runnings, come make we talk.
Written and produced by Lady D Denise Gomez. Good morning, morning, morning. It's so good to see uno another Saturday. How everybody do? What are no ups to?
Up to no good.
Oh well, hey, there is that category. Anybody else?
Confession is good for the soul.
So.
Yeah, of course. Why not?
Yes, brother.
Me did bleach last night. So right now me I try recover.
Me too. I was up
so
until
you
late.
look whiter than you did last week.
Who that?
Mr. How you look no
Should I get
whiter
the
than
joke?
you did last week?
Because you are bleach.
I am not bleaching. Me bleach already. Me bleach last night. Me not bleaching. I 2 different kind of bleach.
Bleach, absolutely. Well, I was up until late last night. So I was up until so right now I'm very tired and sleeping. I've been having long days and long nights.
No, no, taking the right
But
vitamin.
That's
What?
so that's the diversion to something they call insomnia. But people don't want to say it, so them say them up until late.
Mm-hmm.
We must be
Well,
productive, not
I'm up until
relax.
busy. Me up until
Being
doing
productive.
stuff and I just up. Yes, I'm being productive. Yes.
All
So,
right, that's what I mean when I said I'm up to no good.
Ah,
well, we'd like to welcome you to Satideh Mawnin Runnings, aired at 10 a.m. Saturday, every Saturday. It's brought to you by Inside the Zone with yours truly, Lady D. Denise Gomez. My email address is insidethezone@gmail.com. What a pleasure it is to be here this Saturday. Pinch on yourself, slap on the cheek. We there, we there, we there. Things
Oh
could have
no,
been
the powder
otherwise.
going break up
Yeah.
if me slap it. If me
True,
slap my
true,
face
true.
too hard,
Yeah, things could have
the
been
powder going break up.
otherwise. Things could have been otherwise, but we there. So we want to say welcome everyone to the show this morning. As always, don't forget to share the link that you just received with at least 5 people.
People.
Invite them, right? Invite them to say, guess what? Saturday morning runnings on, And
Uh-huh.
we're going to do we ting, do we ting, do we ting. So once again, welcome to everyone. So guess who there with his handset so this morning?
Listen.
Andrew. Andrew in the house. Welcome, Andrew. So good to see you.
Thank you.
Howdy,
Thank you for
Andrew.
having me. Great to be
Welcome,
here.
Andrew.
When you say good morning earlier, one folk song come to my mind, but I don't remember the whole light. Good morning, Mr. Potter. Good
Good
morning,
morning,
Mr.
Morning to you.
Until letter complete to you, those
Yes.
a piece of red sally and me
Mary Jane
and
and the
15
teacher
community.
committee out, sir.
Come, sir.
Come from the yard.
Yeah, me never call
You
you.
never call you. Yeah.
All right, to remember now.
Yes. Yes,
Of course.
For your house
Who
rent
could
money,
forget?
no
No,
dumb
don't pay
paper.
for.
No, don't pay for.
Just bear in mind that nothing we never done pay for. We just sing it like nothing.
Right?
Yes, sir.
No, there's a friend of mine, she used to live in Portmore years back, and times had gotten difficult for her. And one time she owed rent. What she used to do is stay at work or going to the mall till late because, of course, the landlord live on the same premises.
oh
Oh,
God.
Lord. Worst thing. Worst thing.
Yeah, she used to like stay at work late and then go home. So by the time she go home, he may be a retire and now go bother her at night. Then she leave very early.
Early before night.
Lord.
Oh God.
Before day
Mm.
dawn.
Oh gosh.
Uh-huh.
What a stress.
Mm.
Me, I
No,
I'm
tell
less
you.
telling
stress.
you.
That's a
No,
job
less
in and
stress.
of itself,
Yes.
That is
Yes,
a
it
work
is.
Yes.
all by itself.
May I tell you?
Yes, it was.
May I tell you? So welcome everyone. So Andrew, we're happy to have you. You're here in your capacity as, CEO of Brata, and you're here as yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, and you're here as yourself. Because that's
No,
just
we're no hat.
title. Yeah, it's just
So,
title and what you do, but not who you be. Right?
so Andrew is twice present.
Mm-hmm.
What?
So we should
Well,
have 2
funny.
pictures then. We should have seen 2 pictures.
Right?
Andrew, we don't have
Andrew
no
1 and
sense over
Andrew
here.
2.
You hear? You hear? Andrew, we don't have no sense over here, but
It's
we make
more
all
of a
the sense.
yeah, man, whole heap of sense and a sense
All
of
right.
humor. I wish more of us could tap into it. I'm trying to tap into it more.
Yes.
Sometimes we
Yes.
take ourselves so serious and life short,
May I tell
Oh,
you?
you mean?
Yes. Tell me about it.
You
You
gotta
know
just
it.
laugh sometimes, man, even if you
You
laugh.
know it. Yes,
Yeah.
man. So, welcome everybody. This morning's topic, all-time Sinting, cherished keepsakes,
Yes, brothers.
right? And
Yeah.
again, I had started this show on my own and was going on with it, but me realized, Denise, you need little backative. This not enough. So the crew joined me. And we've been rolling, and it has been good. We'd like to welcome everyone this morning to the show. And as always, we hop on over to our chat, just so we can greet you and not have you in isolation. So morning, Vera first in the room. So she says, good morning, Lady D and friends, howdy. Then we have one of my
Morning.
elders from church, Sister Duncan, and she greeting everybody.
Did Vera beat Andrea?
Me
Wow.
telling you. Then Lincoln, Prophet says,
I'll be right
yes,
back.
good morning. Okay, lovey. And we want to say also morning to Gritly. Howdy, Gritly. Some church people, them are watch me, so me have to be on P's
Yes.
and Q's.
You have
Good
to get
morning.
them there.
Morning, Jan. Welcome, Lady D and ladies and gentlemen. So she see you, Andrew.
Yes,
See
please
you.
recognize
Yes.
our gentleman.
Good morning.
Yes.
Parker in the house. Morning, Parks. Good morning. Good morning. Beautiful people. Thank God. And good morning from inside the zone. And we say welcome to one and all. It's a good day. And we are here to just say, you know what? Make we start talk. So as we know, many of us are from the island of Jamaica. As Jamaicans, our focus is on our island and the Caribbean. We live foreign and other parts of the world, but there are just some commonalities that the moment we open we mouth, no matter which island we live in
Yes.
or on, there's a similarity or
Yes.
similarities. And somebody can say, you sound like you come from, or
Mhm.
you have that too. We have it too, but we call it
Yes.
X or we call it
Yes.
Y,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Because
Mhm.
there are two persons in our congregation from Dominica, not the Dominican Republic.
Republic.
Yes. Yes. I
The
know.
nature island.
Yes. And
Yes.
she saw, we call it horsefly,
Mhm.
and she called it something else. I'm like, what is that? And she said, yes, they sting. And, she was a little nervy about it. So, Denise, I just grab a little file folder and lay away at him and give him one lick. And that was the end of that.
Was it end up?
And that was the end of it. Right?
Why?
Yeah. Mhm. And she said, oh, Lady D, you're not afraid. I didn't have time to go walk her through my history. I said, no, man. Me said, no, man. But truthfully, when we were coming to this country and when we traveled to other countries, how many of us remember when we pack in with suitcase, me say, me have to carry this, because me no really want to forget,
Mhm.
and get caught up in the way me go. Because sometimes we can get so absorbed into the culture in which we reside that our own culture gets
True.
shelved
Yes.
or just push aside
That's
little bit. The little bit
yeah.
could have been 30 years, 40 years, 1 year, but we sometimes
Mhm.
forget. And it's so important for us to tap into every chance we get, which is repetitious on this program, because you have to
Yes.
maintain, think about your
Where I come
culture.
from.
And
Mhm.
especially if you have children born in the country in which you reside,
Share that with them.
share that
Yes.
with them.
Yeah. Yes.
So
Absolutely. Very
so our
important.
focus is to talk about that. And Andrew, being our friend and guest this morning, he too will share a little bit about himself. And he has been running literally with Brata Productions, one of our cultural iconic groups here in the diaspora.
Mhm.
Love brata, love brata.
Yes, and
Thank you,
it
sir.
Welcome,
not
Andrew.
easy.
Welcome.
It not easy work. It
Yeah,
not
imagine.
easy. Him get tired and frustrated a
And
whole heap
stress
of
out.
time and stress out,
Mm.
right? But because he has a passion, and those that who have collaborated with him and have become family as the inner sanctum, the group, and those who are on the back office end ensuring that they are booked and all those things, easy. But we
No, it's not.
sometimes wonder why they don't support, or even if you host something in maybe your church, or you're a part of an organization, something, You say so why people then they not come, they not
Mhm.
support. So that's the ongoing
Yeah.
thought. Like, oh well, we not want to say where we come from again. We outgrow that. You know, you wonder why.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And you would think that boy with the ear saying that the diaspora people would have just want come man and support man. But and granted, we live in a very fast paced
Yes,
Yeah.
society. Yeah, man.
And
Yes.
things are
society,
evolving
Mhm.
so
right?
fast.
Mhm.
Yes.
So then we say,
Everything is
Andrew.
happening fast.
So then we ask the question, Andrew, how you do, where you come from, why you start brata, and you carry any old brookings in a for your grip, and suitcase and trunk. Me come, trunk was the England thing,
Right.
Yes.
right? The trunk.
Them
Okay.
And I
used to
do,
call it
and I do
steamer
see me
trunk.
now.
Cause
Hey.
some people did take ship, so it needs steamer
Liner.
trunk.
Team
Mhm.
liner.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes. So Andrew, your floor.
Okay. Well, thank you for having me. I am from St. James, Montego Bay specifically.
Yeah.
This
You see
yes,
that? We
sir.
know said there was gonna be some.
Me are you, Andrew.
A Montegonian, not to be confused with country. We're the
Oh
second
Lord.
city.
All
All
right now.
right. That are the first disclaimer we have to make.
Uh-huh.
All
Um,
right.
but I came up through I went to prep school, and I always share this story because it's interesting for my formative years and the work that I've been doing. Was born in Salt Spring, which at the time was like a volatile neighborhood, and ended up my father sent me to board with Reverend P. Pearl Davis, who was principal of Unity Prep. And so I went to a prep school, and she was the minister of Unity Faith Center. And that's where I want to say I you have to learn to speak standard English and learn to use
Mhm.
and such delights. But what was interesting about that home was because it was a middle class family, we never really watched local TV. So I don't remember ever watching Ring Ding or ever really taking in any bits of Jamaican culture. So it was
Okay,
not
even well enough.
well, yeah, we would have probably catch the tail end. I would have probably heard something on the
Okay.
radio, but we never heard it like Miss Lou and Mas Run. I never heard. I maybe heard snippets of like one of the things I remember from childhood was Wrong Move, which was
Yes,
Oh
man.
yes,
radio
wrong
Yes,
move,
okay.
wrong move.
No
Yes.
make
Don't
no
make the
wrong
wrong
move.
move.
Make a
Yeah,
There's
wrong
man.
that
move.
one, and I think there was one called Dulcimena that would
Dulcimena, yes.
every
Yes,
now
ma'am.
and then.
Yes.
Not Cyclops.
And
Yes,
Hopeful
man.
Village.
And
Yes.
press a foot. Cyclops and press a foot.
So those were the little bits of culture that I would hear, but not much. Most of the time we watch cable TV because we had cable. But when I went to Cornell College, I started participating in the JCDC Festival of the Performing Arts. Won some gold medals and awards, and that was my official introduction to Miss Lou, because of course everybody would be performing on Miss Lou poem during each festival. And then I also learned about the work of Joan Andrea Hutchinson,
Right.
yeah,
Yes.
and my love and admiration for the work of Miss Lou and for folk culture really, really grew and blossomed through JCDC. Moved to America, and lived in Florida for about 3 years, and then I decided, boy, there is not enough culture, there's not enough performing arts to participate in, because Florida is really spread out. So I pack my car and drive come America. But
Hold on, pause. You drive from Florida to America.
To New York,
Yes.
sorry. You're right, that's so wrong, because Florida was never real America.
Right.
Florida is like Kingston 13.
One.
Exactly, Andrew. See I'm where so.
Florida is Kingston 21.
You know what, Andrew, as me said too.
Yeah, man. For real.
Yeah, it's a serious thing.
Florida,
So when you
Kingston.
come to New York a big foreign. New York
Yes.
is real.
Yeah.
You come a big,
Yes.
you left little foreign, I
Big
come a big
foreign.
foreign.
Yes.
Go on now.
Big foreign.
So
Same
in
song.
that time though, I was never fortunate to come with a grip. or any steamliner or liner. The only thing I remember I come with, of course, you have to come with escovitch fish. Then pack me up with, remember, Daddy packed me up with about a dozen breadfruit to come America.
Lord God, you're not going to shop.
Because I wasn't hungry for 6 months. Let's just say that.
Oh,
I had
Lord.
breadfruit for 6 months.
Yes.
Because my father is a landscaper, so of course he's cutting all of these yards, throughout
Yeah.
Ironshore and Carl Gardens. So he have access to breadfruit and mango.
Yes.
Packed me up with breadfruit, fried fish. I came up with saltfish. What else I come up with? Them little knickknacks there. But most of the things that you would say you normally traveled with, I didn't travel with. And of course, by that time, I think life in Jamaica had changed. This was the early 2000s. So life was very, very different. We didn't kind of start getting modernized in Jamaica.
Right.
But what's funny though, after I came to New York and started Brata Productions, I actually went back home to find some of them all broke.
Okay.
Me go back to the yard because we have 3 hallmark family events with Brata Productions. There's Christmas Grand Market, which is called Old Time Grand Market. Christmas Grand Market that happens in December. Bankra Culture Festival, which used to be called Bankra Folk Festival, and Bankra Food and Music Festival. Those are standalone festivals that happen once a week, once a week at specific times throughout the year. And as part of Christmas Grand Market, we're creating a museum sort of experience, we call it, a cultural exhibit. And so I wanted to have them old time Sinting there. So I went back to the house that I grew up in, that I was born in, and found the actual Chimi. What did they have me yard? Of course, that Chimi, them dashing out the door.
You chip up.
Like literally, it was outside in the dirt. Like we not really value them something,
So you were digging for artifacts?
No, we don't.
You were digging for artifacts?
Yes, I was digging for artifacts.
Artifacts.
Yes.
Me find the bad pan, what them beard me now. That I think the Chimi had become a flower pot. I was
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's something.
that.
That's something that they used to do with Chimi. And
Yes.
I have seen that Chimi because I saw the exhibit that you all put up. I went to the Christmas Grand. I mean, always there Christmas Grand Market, and I was very happy to see all of this stuff. The bad pan, the Chimi,
the grip.
the grip and the something the iron, the self eater, and the
Yes.
other eye pick
Yeah.
on this. Me say, where them get them something? It was very heartwarming, I gotta say.
Yep,
Yes.
and that is the intention of a Brata experience. That you come
Yeah,
to
man. Me take enough picture. Me show me grandchildren and all them things.
Terrence, I was looking for some of those
it's
pictures
very
because you
important.
sent them to us, and
I sent them,
saved.
I took them and sent them. And you see, I am your forerunner. You hear me?
Right.
Right.
Love it.
Yes, I was
No, we
actually
thank
looking for
God.
some of those pictures.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great.
And so, as we're listening to Andrew, there are older people who can say to themselves, well, boy, me do my part with my picnic them, because sometimes if you meet a child who is born here, from you hear them talk, you say, you're raised by a West Indian.
Yes.
Yeah, no matter how the little accent I try to peep out,
Yeah.
there is something that they identify with.
That comes out.
I mean, in our
True,
office,
true.
we do get children who are pursuing, courses and so on, and they have to do like their community service and thing. And just this past Thursday, this young woman, she is wrapping up her nursing program now, so she's gonna be pinned in a few weeks, and need to do 6 hours, But just talking to her, she sounds nice and everything, but me hear one little tinge or something. So, first, me say, you're born here? She say, yes, Lady D, but my parents are Jamaican. I'm like, all right.
Yes. Yes, we can't mix it.
My son was
We
born.
can never hide.
My son was born here, but he knows every Oliver plays. Because I raised him on watching those things, watching Oliver, and him love Oliver. Christoph can repeat Oliver more than me. I don't even know some of them. That when he got into it, he just wanted more. So I kept just finding them and he watched more and he watched them all. And he could tell me, Oliver, like the lines coming up and couldn't repeat it.
Right.
You know?
Very good.
Yeah. So we'd like to welcome everyone to this morning's show, Satideh. Please don't say Saturday. Satideh.
Saturday or Saturday.
Mama mia.
Running.
As Miss Lou would have said, now pile up the culture.
Oh.
Not at all. Welcome, everyone. And as you enter the chat, please share the link that you have with at least 5 people. We'd like to welcome those of you who are new because the numbers have gone up. So we're grateful. But we want to see you back every Saturday as far as possible. And in order for you to do that, what we're going to ask of you is just to do this. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Please note, you don't have to take out no money out of your account to subscribe. It's free. Just use your finger. So again, I know we are an English-speaking country, meaning from Jamaica and wherever else, but we do have our Jamaican dialect and we patois. So I would ask that you just tap the word like, or you can use your finger. Use your finger and jukey.
Jukey, yes.
Right.
And if you can't comment, you just subscribe. Just click the subscribe button.
Right.
And I'm sure you can juke the like.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, the rest will happen.
Indeed. So welcome. And if you're coming off just because you want to share, kindly come back when you finish. Okay.
Yes.
So welcome everyone. So all time Sinting. So Andrew was just sharing how his father packed him up with the breadfruit and saltfish and so on. And that he actually went back and carried back in chamber pot and all of that. Good thing. And it's interesting, because when you in Penance, where I was raised, you would see people chamber pot with either mint in there.
Yes.
People plant mint in it. We used to when we at first, because you're not coming from Kingston as a child and you're seeing all these things. The first time I pass somebody's house and see the chimney out a door with the flowers in it, I was like, we couldn't believe it because me said to myself, but it not clean because as a child you know what it is used for.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
but if you think about it, it's fertile ground.
I was
Yes.
the best plants grow in the chimney.
Yes.
That uric acid kills insects and whatever. Do you know that the urine right now that comes from the same chimney is being used in agriculture wide?
Yes.
Because they discover that it kills certain insects and worms and certain things. So don't play.
There you go.
But back then, the chimney was only used in that sense if it was leaking. But then my grandmother, she was jack of all trades. She didn't make Joshua not know where leak. She used to use the gum or the glue from the breadfruit tree. If you chop the trunk of the breadfruit tree, it leaks out some glue. And she would put the glue on the chimney, get a piece of fire coal or fire stick, and spread it because it melts it up. Spread it over the leak, and the chimney stop leaking. And when they get hard, it fall off, and she do it again. So the chimney
when grandma documentary coming out.
Yes, Max, we're waiting. We are waiting,
that's
Max.
a good idea. I never thought of it, but it's an awesome idea. I just never thought of it. But she was really jack of all trades.
To those of you who are in the chat, let's say morning to, let's see who I missed here now that came in. Okay, so morning, Georgette. Andrea says, you sound like me. Then my husband told the church I kill everything. Hold on. Naughty.
Awesome.
So I want to say good morning to Kat, Errol Stewart, aka Kat. We grew up together in Penance. Gritly, what you say here, so now. Gritly says,
Me did send ackee and saltfish for my son. Yes, ma'am.
Lord,
She
like me
says
hungry up here.
we have one chimney right now. And Brittany live right here in a foreign. She have one chimney. Yvonne, good morning, Yvonne. Charlesy says, I have a school bell right now, the one the teacher used to call school in session. See it?
Very
So
good.
Dawn, what it?
Turn it up,
And are you
bell.
one, Ivan?
Sure, that's the one that when you ring when at tea time, man.
Like they say.
Hello.
I did
The
not
other
bell.
one go bling, bling, bling,
tea.
bling, bling, bling. And the one that you want, it's too
Yes.
heavy. That the one they are cast iron, it's too heavy. We have to go on with this one. This one is Sunday school bell. It's Sunday school bell.
It's proper.
It's minor. It's prettier.
Yeah,
you
so
remember
Dawn.
you have at school and when they ask you to ring it, you have to hold it with two hands.
Yes, and go down so. Yes.
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 Ring it, because you're looking.
We know that too.
And then peace side break off.
So Dawn.
Believe it or not, ladies, I brought this back from Jamaica. This is a purse.
Hold on.
Sorry.
Oh, that.
You remember
them
those
purse. Yes.
It's
like
with the beads on it.
Beads. It's beads, yeah.
Yes. Well, I brought this back from Jamaica. My mother-in-law, may her soul rest in peace, gave this to me years ago when Norman and I just got married. I mean, never throw it away. I don't carry it out any place, but I kept it as a souvenir. So I still have my beaded purse with the lace type handle.
Sure.
Yes.
Yes, yeah, I had a blue one. But you know,
yeah, and I brought this back from Jamaica too.
Lord Jesus.
These came here with me from Jamaica.
You know they're
Nice and park and food.
Yes.
Well, you say you're coming to eat. You're coming to eat, Max. You're ready.
Yes.
You're coming with your cutlery.
Yes, so you know what's
Andrew, them are going to kill you this morning. Lord have mercy.
Not to mention the dulcimena.
What are they? No, Maxine have her own museum. You need to own a room that people can come and visit.
That's my dulcimena. When Nolan and I got married, I bought this dulcimena inside of Ligani Plaza uptown. Uptown, that's on Ligani Plaza. For $150. I took this on my honeymoon. When I come a foreign, they carry it.
Yes, ma'am.
That's all I came to foreign with.
Anything else?
Oh yes. My God. Listen, man. May I look a little more, you know?
I have a real lamp. But I didn't really bring this from Jamaica. A friend of mine gave it to me when I bought this house and we bought this house. But there's a little story behind. She gave it to me with almost full of kerosene oil. And I have it for years upstairs in my bedroom. All of a sudden, one day I look at it and there was no kerosene oil in it.
It
evaporated.
The kerosene oil evaporated and I didn't know. I died laughing. I couldn't believe it because I thought they would just sit there, but the oil evaporated. And I even got the matches for like that when I had a kerosene oil.
Thank God we have power outage at America.
Well, I have my lamp.
Okay, so hold on, please. Let me head on over to you.
Let's come to you.
Here is my lamp.
Okay.
Oh my God.
And little I left in there. Watch that stuff.
Bring it over to the camera. Yes.
It's a little bit left. It was full, so it evaporate like Maxine one. But it's here, see?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Okay.
Nice and we're ready.
So Jackie,
me don't have a thing.
You're the set piece queen. What happened?
I don't have a thing. I remember saying I have everything where I am.
Right. Okay. but I and that's what I like about us. We don't tell each other, come with this, come with that. We just show
come with that. We just show.
The other day we had figurine. Forgetting that I too had a nice one over there. So
the one with the dog ears were chip off. When the dog ears chip off. Oh, Andrew, you know that. Andrew, you know figurine?
The one that go well, yes. No, actually, I do. We did a figurine pane.
Pani whatnot.
And whatnot.
And the whatnot, yes.
Yeah, we have a whatnot.
On the side of the dresser, remember the dresser where have a platform on two sides and have a mirror them in the middle.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
That was a real all-time dresser.
Yes, man. And it have a
But
Formica all over it.
SSS Panic.
Yes.
This was famous in everybody's house. This was like a staple medicine or staple tonic in most.
Scott emulsion.
Yeah, so
Lord have
I
mercy.
still take SSS tonic because I don't like pills, so I still take it. So this is SSS tonic.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
Yes.
Oh, me have a
How
bucket of feral, you know.
forget this?
Oh, no,
Well, that's a
always have that.
staple.
Well,
Yeah.
we didn't have
This medicine for everything. This is the rubber for the drink up. We know.
External and internal.
Yes, and the other day because we didn't have the eclipse down here in Florida, that's what I used to get the eclipse effect.
Yes, sir. Well, once again, welcome everybody. We're having good times here, and Andrew is our guest. So, Andrew, why you think people, and I'm asking you and the ladies, why you think that we feel that when we're leaving home, especially if we think we now go back, we have to carry a piece of us into the new space? Because sometimes you pass some people window. I pass somebody house maybe like in last year or so, and when we look up at the window, and one of them long time, as we say, almanac. Yes, them right peep out at the window. I'm like, people still do that. Me see the bird tail, you know, and me realize, oh, and I'm saying, why we not take it down? Why we keep it up? You know?
No, yes.
It's a reminder of you have a care piece of yard with you to keep it, because that keeps you connected to home and keep you grounded. And you're there foreign. Foreign can be lonely, you know. Foreign can be lonely.
Very lonely.
Yes.
You get homesick, you miss home, and that is your connection. That's your reminder of home, your piece of home. So if I'm sitting, especially if it's something that's been a part of your life for a very long time, like you're something, you want to take your grandmother with you. That's why you don't. Yeah, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I want to tell you, say my grandmother has passed since 1990. I may have her slip, may have her belt, may have articles of clothing that she really loved, and it's a comfort to me. You know what I mean? So as Andrew said, foreign can be lonely, and if you, I think it's just a matter of holding on to the things you hold dear. And as the word rightly says, it's foreign. Foreign is strange. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You are forced to embrace other stuff. So when you can rally back on the things you know, in your own space, you're there, your own yard, in your own space. When you go out, when you're out in the society, you're gonna work and you're schmoozing with the foreigners. But when you go to your yard, you want to feel like yard. So you put up a little flag. Your Jamaican up your house, your curtains and your bedspread and your furnishings and your paint different colors. It's just to give you a bolt of some sort of encouragement and love and affection.
Yes.
For the great memories. So you see, all my dollar me come with, See it yourself.
Love.
Well,
and it's good still, every purse me change. Me put my dollar in there.
Well, that I have, sure.
With Buster.
That's very
now
good.
left Buster.
Yeah.
Me I go look.
And who remember the Royal Prime? Andrew
Yes.
The ABC book there.
The ABC book.
What a top. I look on the back.
Andrew, we all so that's why I
what
ask
it
you.
says.
Never.
It's the for slate work.
Yes, for
and you know slate.
No.
Andrew, no know slate.
Andrew,
that's how before we had books.
Yes.
We all. So me go find one little transistor radio. I think that's the only thing I have.
But do you know when I stepped away when at the top of the show, the top of the hour, I went to get my transistor radio, you know.
This is when
That's what I was
actually
gonna
they
pull out.
evolved.
But yeah, but it there in the midst of a whole heap of artifacts. Me and knock over too much things. So me,
So
You
me
just
couldn't
make it
find it.
me make it stay.
You have a dig in that drum, in that thing case.
No, it's in a one nice curio cabinet, trust me, but I will put delicate stuff in there, so me just make it
Yes.
stay. But me have me transistor radio. It came in very handy when we had the blackout. I
yes.
put battery in there and lick it one time and boom.
So,
It works. Oh, you know, so.
But
I
Andrew, back
Yes.
to the slate. Slate is what we used to write on at school.
That was tablet,
Yes, that was
but you erase
tablet.
it off.
But the
It
When the
rubber,
when
but
the
you have
year
to
done, you
rubber.
erase your work.
the slate is
yes,
actually
man.
made from the slate stone, isn't it? And
Mm-hmm.
then
Yes,
it had the
Yes.
slate pencil.
And
You
they
had
had
to
the
have the
Yes,
cardboard
pencil.
ones
and you had
too.
the
They
pencil.
had the
You
cardboard
have to
ones
have the
too,
same
yeah.
pencil in order for it to be visible.
yes.
Yes.
And
That's
you
what
use
we
your
used.
spit and rub it out. When you write and it full up and teacher look on it and say nice, you spit by your hand, so and you wipe it clean and you're gone again.
And you're right again.
So you get your lesson this morning too, Andrew.
That is a lesson. When you say slate, me think we're in the Stone Ages.
No,
There was
sir.
Stone Ages.
And
No,
they had the
man.
cardboard ones too. Remember, they had the cardboard ones. So sometimes all the
Yes.
edge I get doggies that you could ride on. I hated the cardboard ones.
The
Me never
closest.
I have a mark in my forehead right now. I have a mark, very faint mark, where I was chopped with a slate by another little picnic at school. A little boy named
Oh God.
Desmond. I never
something
forget his
you
name.
know.
Shot me with
count
a
you.
slate right here, bleed.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Yes. So
Slate. And the one with the marbles
With,
on it,
yeah,
the
with the
beads that
marbles
you
on
can
the
yes.
top.
count. It
Yes.
comes with
Yes.
Them
beads on it.
rich people fitness to carry them. The only rich people fitness to carry the one with
The
this.
slate
The
and,
girls
and,
can't
No,
and
buy
sir,
the
the
me did.
beads
marble.
on it. That one
No,
was
man.
made of
Me
No,
did
wood.
have
sir,
one.
Max. No, sir, Max. And
No,
only
the
rich people.
frame was made of
No,
wood.
but those were more expensive. Those were more expensive than the plain ones.
A little
Yeah,
bit.
those were an investment. If you especially
Yes.
because mine had the multicolor beads at the top,
Mine
you had the
too.
primary
Right.
colors, red,
Yes.
yellow,
Yes.
blue, yeah,
Yellow,
man.
blue, green. Yes.
Your
And then
box
you
so
count.
your box it go so, you
And
add so,
box it
you
up.
And box it
subtract
so.
so.
The subtract.
Yeah,
Because it was used for mathematical purpose. Yes.
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 And then the
And
other
you don't
part
know what we
was
are
to
talking
write
about.
on. Yeah, man.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, man.
Yes. So
And
Andrew
we
and
are
them
old
chill.
people.
You never realized you'd get such a lesson here, huh?
Wow. Yes, man.
Andrew, that was late 60s and early 70s, my sweetheart. Okay.
So that's a before the Queen exercise book, the book with the Queen.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Of course.
Yes.
Wow.
Of
We
course.
graduated from slate to half an exercise book. The
Yeah.
prince we
Right.
cut one
Yes.
exercise book in two and give you
Yes.
half. One kid
Yes.
get half and the other kid get the other half.
Mhm.
I hated it.
Me never get no cut book because I
Half
didn't
of
We
it.
not
want.
get none. No, we not do. So
Me
Andrew,
never
here.
get no cut book.
So pause a moment. So here is your slate. That's your desk,
Okay.
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
And you had your slate pencil right there. And as Sharon said, there is no dust stuff, it does off nothing. So you just put your
You-
finger in your mouth and you
Use
dab
your
little
stick
bit.
Mhm.
And you keep moving. And whatever else was put up on the board, then you write again and same thing. Mhm.
Right down rub out.
So
Right down
maybe
rub out.
that's something you could perhaps now go search for to add.
Yes. Yeah, we go search for that for add to
And I'm
this.
sure there are
Yes.
people who still have those things.
Probably will have,
Yes,
yeah.
man, somewhere
Yeah.
online or
I don't know if
something.
you can see. This is what they want with the mark with the
Mhm.
beads would look like.
Yes,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So you'd move those beads back and forth to subtract or add.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm. So
But that slave thing was very delicate because if you used to stop from when you get going home from school, you stop and climb mango tree or pick mango, and if you ever drop by your slate next day
It
you're not
break.
trouble, you can have no slate to ride from. Yeah, because once it's
break
broken,
up.
it's done.
It was very delicate to break.
So let's
Yes.
take a pause for a moment because on this show we are so
So we're going hop on over here. So now to do something nice like this.
Tell me which one the goat learn to call. Tell me which one the goat learn to call. I said, tell me which one the goat learn to call. Tell me which one the goat learn to call. January, February, March, April, May. Tell me which month the goat learn to call. Tell me which month the goat learn to call. I said, tell me which month the goat learn to call. Tell me which month the goat learn to call. January, February, March, April, May. Tell me which month we can't speak the truth. Tell me which month we can't speak. Which month we can't speak the truth? Tell me which month we can't speak the truth. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, Tell me which month we can't speak the truth. Tell me which month we can't speak the truth. Tell me which month we can't speak the truth. Tell me which month we can't speak the truth. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, you're too light. Why, yo. Tell me which month the donkey can call. 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 January, February, March, April, May, June, July. Ring bang, ring bang, badi bang bang balo. Tell me which month the donkey can call. 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 January, February, March, April, May, June, July.
Very creative. I love it. Yes.
I love it.
Yeah, man. See him where?
We say, Andrew, I played it on the show on Monday. And me say, people enjoyed it so much because those on the live stream, the YouTube, they could watch, of course. And I mean, it was so funny. We enjoyed it. So tell us now what you have coming up.
So the video you just saw was a brand new music video for the Brata folk singers, now called the Brata Singers. And we have a very ambitious project coming up in another few weeks. As a matter of fact, we start rehearsal on Monday. And we're rehearsing 6 days per week for about 3 weeks. And then we make our off-Broadway debut for a very, very limited engagement from the 6th to the 19th of May. And just to give our community some context, last year I was a part of the off-Broadway run at the Public of The Harder They Come, the musical. And I was one of 2 Jamaican-born, like people born in Jamaica, actors in the cast. There were other members of cast that were Jamaican through their parents. And that really lit a fire in me because it was one of the few times that as an actor, I was able to be myself, use my own accent. Every other time you audition for something, an American character. And we need to be producing more of these shows ourselves. But the reality is them shows are expensive to produce. An off-Broadway production on the low end costs $5 million.
What?
Yeah, that's why it's so expensive when you go to off-Broadway. That's why you're paying. You're not pay $25 or $30 for a ticket. You're paying upwards of $60 to $100 for an off-Broadway production. So we have a try. So our production is gonna cost a pretty sum, at least for Brata, but it's not gonna cost us 5 million. But we're gonna really be depending on our community to come out and support us, so we don't lose
support.
Yeah, man.
Right.
Because the phrase that I keep on using is it takes cash to keep culture alive. Love for it, like the likes and the shares and the subscribe are one thing, but we really need to demonstrate that we want to ensure that our culture stays alive, and especially when we are telling our own stories by supporting. You have to show up and buy a ticket, come share the flyer and invite somebody. In the same way, Lady D has been encouraging folks, when you come on, don't just enjoy the show, share it with 5 people. Same way, if you see the flyer, the upcoming production, it's called Still Standing, and that it was aptly named because 15 years has been a challenge. It's not been an easy road keeping a group like that alive. I think we're one of the only choral ensembles of its kind in the US that is keeping Caribbean choral alive. Not many other groups have said they've remained consistently in rehearsal, in performances and performing seasons. So we really look for we community to come out, make we pack out. It's 14 shows. Make we pack out the 14, show them and show folks that our art is viable, because now we need other producers to come on board to help us raise that 5 million. Because the fact is that an off-Broadway show, or Broadway, is not produced by one entity. It's normally a conglomerate of rich producers that make it, upwards of 5 to 10 producers. So when they see Brata do this smaller version, this limited engagement, and it sell out, other people will want to join, to make a bigger
Do you
effort.
have an intention of taking this on the road, taking it to other states?
Yes, but that in and of itself, it's its own beast. I mean, when you're taking an ensemble of 12, a band of 4, a stage of 5, you're looking at going on the road with upwards of 20 persons. So it's an expensive engagement.
It's costly. It's very costly. Yeah. So it's like the 14 shows. Sorry, the 14 shows, they're all going to be in New York. All 14 shows are going to be in New York.
Yes. So we're in the city at 154 Christopher Street.
Oh, okay. How are you getting the word out?
It would be nice to bring it to Georgia. It would be nice to bring some of that to Georgia and Florida, because the Jamaican community here is pretty large. Yeah. So, but I know as you said, it's expensive to travel with a group.
Right.
It's costly.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
We would definitely need producing partners to produce it locally, because again, if those producers bring us to Georgia and Florida, they have to recoup their expenses. Okay, thinking about airfare and per diem, and the fee, the cost, and their fee, and then them have to rent space and promote.
Yeah.
Promotion is a real big expensive.
Man.
I
know. Sometimes you end up paying out of your pocket more than you even gain, and a lot of folks don't know that. Yeah, because I do music and I do spend money for stuff and more than I gain, but I do it because I love it.
Yes.
Yeah. So remind them of the date and remind them of the date.
Yes. So it's May 6th to the 19th, and you can get tickets at brataproductions.org. So it's BRAATA productions.org, or you can call us 917-668-2209. But if you're listening to this program and you're not in the New York tri-state area, you can't make it, tell somebody, because each one reach one. I think if we're able, and Jackie was asking how we're getting the word out.
Yes.
We're really depending on word of mouth. I think if we're able to reach, 50,000 Jamaicans.
Yes.
The 19 shows, we only need to sell 1,386 tickets. Me know this because me have to do the math to see if we can.
Yes. Right.
1,300 tickets. 1,300 people is not a lot. Not in New York.
No.
There's some
not at all.
Your churches, MC a face, you go in there, in person, community groups and stuff like that. And correct me if I'm wrong. BRAATA productions.org.
Yes. That's correct.
Okay, so I'm putting it in the group, Lady D.
Yeah, man.
And the dates again, May what?
May 6th to the 19th.
6th to 19th.
Limited run, 14 shows. We're running Monday through Sunday, 2 shows on Saturday, 3 and 7 p.m. During the week, we're 7 p.m. And then we have a matinee on Sunday at 5 p.m.
Okay.
Oh, wow. I
Good.
wish I was up there. I would definitely.
Go ahead.
I know, I'm saying I wish I was up there. I was in the area. I'm in Florida.
Okay.
So I wish I was up
We
there.
just talked to Consul General Mayor about coming to Florida because we would love to be able
In
to.
Miramar. In Miramar?
Yes.
Yes.
They're very supportive of community
Shows, yes. I know
events
they
and
are.
shows like that. And the mayor is very open to giving that hall in Miramar. It's beautiful. A lot of Jamaicans use it for shows and productions and so on. I drove from Fort Lauderdale to see a show with Glacia down there and met up with her down there too. And, you know, Papa San and all those.
So we are wishing you well with it, but yes, we're going to support. So the fact that
Yes,
you're on this
definitely.
platform also indicates that there are people hearing who would not have heard normally.
Yes.
Right? So the word spreads. So guess what? It's a busy morning. So right now I'm hopping on over. You notice there's another gentleman here sporting his hat and sitting and waiting patiently. So it is my pleasure this morning to welcome the president of Lions United Sports Club, Mr. Earl Davis.
Hello, Mr. Earl.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning, Mr.
Good
Earl.
morning.
Welcome to Satideh Mawnin Runnings.
How you
Yes, glad to be here. Glad to be here.
Yes. How things in your space?
Well, so far not too bad. We're just here trying to do what we do best in terms of giving back to our homeland, Jamaica. So we're preparing our our annual fish fry this coming Friday in Queens. And all proceeds from that goes towards our Goodwill Tour, which is July 9th to the 20th of Jamaica, where we go and we give back to all communities around the island of Jamaica.
So based on the short write-up that I received from Garfield Comrie, so there is the upcoming fish fry, as you mentioned.
Yes.
And he says topics include, so we'll be talking quickly about health fear. When is that? That's going to be...
All right. Let me touch on a bit of everything right away. The fish fry is the main thing, which is our fundraiser, our semi-annual fundraiser, which is next Friday, April 19th in Queens. All proceeds from that goes towards our Goodwill Tour, which is July, which incorporate all the dates that Garfield give to you. We'll be leaving on July 9th into Kingston, where we'll be traveling on July 11th to St. Mary for a full day of health fair. We give back to the community.
Very good.
Yes, question?
No, continue.
Okay.
Maxine is from St. Mary, so she extra happy to hear St. Mary is your first stop.
We'll be in Rock River in St. Mary.
Okay.
We're having 2 doctors and 6 nurses with us. So we'll be
Good.
doing the kids, sending off the kids back to school. We're doing health checks from all aspects, even down to eye tests we'll be doing. So, and that's St. Mary, that's July 11th. And July 12th, we'll be in Kingston at the Scotiabank Sports Complex in Ligani.
Okay.
At that location, we'll be doing the same health fair, signing off, doing all the checks, and then we'll be having a presentation where we'll be giving away scholarships. Because our initiative is Keep a Child in School in Jamaica. So we go around and we sponsor kids in taking care of all their tuition for the year. So last year we had 16 kids right there, and they come from all parishes.
Yes.
And,
Nice.
And for initiative Keep a Child in School, this is the groundwork is done by the United Way of Jamaica. They highlight that after we find the kids and that they do the paying of the tuition and ensure that the kids they keep in school. And the funds that is allotted for each child is done directly to what it's all about. So that is done with the United Way of Jamaica.
Yes.
And July 17th will be in Hanover. That's Axanage. Golden Grove. We'll be doing another health fair with Dr. Ann. And we're doing all the full checks and all of that. And all proceeds from the fish fry goes towards the scholarship fund and also the Goodwill tour.
Great.
Awesome.
That sounds good. And how long have you been running Lions United?
Yes, we've been around since 2001, just before the 9/11. That's when we first birthed. And we traveled ever since, with just twice since the pandemic. We haven't traveled 2020 and 2019 and 2020. We didn't travel.
Okay.
But we have traveled every year since, and we have done over 300 and something schools and give back. I'll give back to schools also.
Wow. Nice.
Yes.
And we have, and a record now, we have 270 something scholarships that we give away. So it's something that we've been doing over the years, and the group that we have is an immaculate group. Just about 12 of us from the corporate area here, and we do an amazing job when we get back. But we have nurses from New Jersey, we have nurses from Connecticut, and then we have nurses and doctors from Jamaica who join up with us. And as you know, Mr. Cameron Garfield is also a part of us through Western Union.
Well, we want to really commend your organization for what you are doing. I often say that people will say, oh, people down over foreign, them are saying we what left and all those kinds of things. And then you hear of organizations that have really decided that they want to help communities across the island. Bearing in mind, it's 14 parishes we have.
Yes.
You know, so for us to be tapping into all of these parishes, it means that we have to galvanize resources, human resource and other external resources to make it work. It's not an easy feat. And some of these people have such dire needs that even when you go once a year, you can't meet all the needs, you know.
No, absolutely not.
It's impossible. Yeah, it's impossible.
But trust me, the thing is, the thing that moves us is the way how we do it. How we take our goods directly there, and when you go into the community itself. Because we also do infirmaries and hospitals. We give back wheelchairs and walkers and stuff like that. And when you walk into an infirmary, like in St. Elizabeth Infirmary, and you see people lying down on cardboard.
Oh, no.
It's grieving.
Amazing. Wow.
So it's, when you go and get a first-hand view and you come back here, you have to do what we are doing. You know, because it's drive you to do more.
Yes.
Because it doesn't take much, you know, just a little each time. You put aside, and it goes a far way. And that's why I commend my team every single day. Because from the day we're back in July, they start working again, looking towards getting wheelchairs, getting walkers, getting supplies, medical supplies, because everything is done by donation.
Yes.
Everything we go there is by donations. So it's awesome to do. It's really rewarding at the end of the day.
Awesome.
So how can they make contact, Mr. Davis?
Okay, we have a website that is we are now doing some construction to the website, but you can get to it by phone number, address, and location. My phone number is 516-884-7239. That's 516-884-7239. And our mailing address is 322 7th Street, West Babylon, and that's New York, 11704.
Earl, some people are watching on my Facebook, and one of the persons asked where in Queens is the fish fry gonna be?
The
I don't
fish
know.
fry, it's gonna be at 111-29, 172nd Street. That's off Merritt Boulevard.
Okay.
And it's close by the cathedral. Church. It's close by there.
All right. So speaking of that, take a pause. We'll be back.
Okay.
Lions United Sports Club, 111-29, 172nd Street, Jamaica, Queens. Semi-annual fish fry on Friday, April 19, 2 p.m. to midnight is the perfect spot to bring your girl and your guy, family and friends. Enjoy escovitch fish and steamed fish for $35 and jerk chicken $25. Food nice can done. Spread the news. Contact Earl 516-303-3707 or Dennis 917-373-1950. Lions United Sports Club Semi-Annual Fish Fry, April 19.
And there you have it. So, Earl, we want to wish Lions United a round of success all around.
Thanks.
The fish fry we sell off. The people them will come to support. Those on the ground in Jamaica will reach out to other people to help, because that's what it is, you know. Sometimes people hear, the team coming down from the States. But when they get there, they're going to need help.
That's so true.
Yeah.
If it's to carry a bottle of water, if it's to carry fan to fan people, if it's to stand up and welcome people, you need hands-on for just about every area.
About everything.
Everything.
We hope that people will see the need. Because sometimes I know us, you know, them know so the little helper come and then carry auntie, granny, everybody. But nobody can seem to say, so me can help with anything.
Aye.
So
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
So true.
Somebody with a vehicle or a van can give somebody a ride.
Right.
And stuff like that. Yeah.
Man.
So both of you gentlemen, is there a Facebook page for each of you? For Andrew?
Yeah, man. For us, our Facebook page is Brata Productions, Braata Productions. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, now X, and then on our website, of course.
Okay. Facebook. Okay.
Great. But we know that, you know, every little make a muckle, we know say every help can spread things greater.
Yes.
Far and wide. And you know, we are trying to be as inclusive as possible and having that collaborative spirit. Because if somebody don't have the money but they have the time,
Yeah.
That's so
then
true.
That's
works.
good too. Yeah. Yeah.
You can beat time, because when it comes to staging, you need hands to set up, you need hands to break down.
Yes.
All of those things are important.
That's
So
of course.
yes, you know,
Mhm,
when you walk into a space and say, oh, the tents look so good, and look at the doctors over there and the nurses, but hey, somebody have to set up a bed, them
It's
have
a
to
lot
put
to
the
do.
machine over there. So hi,
Yeah.
you know, we
To set up and take down too, because when you have the same person setting up have to pull back down, you know, it's double
hard.
work.
Yes, a lot is tiresome.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes. So you need a team. You need a
Yes,
team.
Yeah.
Well, if you have, people just volunteer and jump in and volunteer.
Yeah, somebody can carry extension cord, somebody carry some water,
You know,
somebody buy
sometimes
some
I go
cup.
to
You know, it's different
Yeah,
things.
sometimes I go to events, you know, even Saturday night. I went to a birthday party and I wasn't asked to help them to break down, but I just jumped in and they welcomed the help. So you're there and you see that there's a need, you just jump in and just help.
Absolutely.
Yes. So, you know, Earl, we wish you well, and I'm glad we were able to host you this morning to
Right.
spread the word.
Thanks.
You know, because every little bit helps.
Yes.
Yeah. So we're hoping that,
Everything.
you know, your event will be successful.
And everybody here, tell somebody else.
Yes,
Right.
pass it
That's
on.
good. Thanks.
So, Andrew, I was here, you know, trying to find something else out of the archive that me could, you know, drop on a tune.
Yeah.
Courtesy of Brata.
Somebody in the chat, Janet Clark was trying to connect with me. So I don't know if you can put me in.
Oh yeah, Janet Gummy Church, man. Yes.
Okay.
We are party together.
Tried to send matches and they carry a pigeon and come through a town.
And drop the matches.
Yeah.
Matches.
Yeah. But you know, hi, I'm glad that you are both on, because what it tells us is, even though people's lives are so busy and they may not be as in tune to what you're doing, but the fact that you get a platform to share your information is a big old plus. That's
yes.
all I know.
Yes, it is.
A big
It
plus
is.
right there. So
Yes.
Earl, your final comments. And by the way, you know, so we're just talking about old times, Sinting, cherished. Anything you ever come to foreign with from Jamaica that, you know, you never want to leave?
Oh.
No old Chimi or nothing.
No, never really. Guess it's true. I was working at JPS in Kingston at the Hudson Bay Power Plant. So when I get the word to get here, I just pack up and just move.
Oh, so you never have time for carry nothing.
Never can.
You know?
You couldn't grab anything.
To Westmoreland and then, but
yeah.
No, but my tradition is always giving back.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
That's good.
always do what I do best is just give back.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Good. That's good. And also, you know, when we came like way back, you didn't have such the internet was there, but all these vlogs and videos and so on we didn't have. Right. So we wanted a little piece of home with us, where I found a pair of pants that I came to New York with, and that was this pants is like 27 years old.
We're gonna talk about pants. Look here. This is the outfit I brought my daughter here in.
Oh my gosh.
Listen, look at her. And now she is a mother of 3.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
And I made sure that all three of my grandchildren, when they were this size, I had them put on the outfit, and I took photos and I made a nice collage. All 3 of them.
Nice.
Wow.
This is what your mother comes to foreign in. Yes. My granny did save my outfit when she took me from my mother. And years later, when me realized my granny was my mother, and she said, "See your mother there." And me say, "Who?" And she said, "She are your mother." Me say, "No." And she said, "This me take you from my where come down here." All right, so there you go.
Yes.
Yes, and I'm ever so thankful for YouTube, the YouTubers from Jamaica who give us a taste of Jamaica every day, because that keeps me close to the culture. I don't know if any of you watch YouTube in between. No, this semester, because the work is not so heavy, I have moments in between that I watch, and I introduce my mother to it. The moment I introduce my mother to the Jamaican channels in Jamaica, it's like, get enough. And she keep calling me sometimes and reading my book, and she call Jackie, come look here and stuff like that, you know. But you know, it's just being close to the culture. I also love it, and it's vibrant, and I think that people are catching on to how majestic our little island is, and the culture.
Because we think we big, so we refer to other people's islands as small.
Of course, we're large, we jumbo and large. Even if it's in our heart, if it's only in our heart,
it's the big little island.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. Prominent.
Stick and
Yes.
stay.
Everybody
We
wants
have
to
a
talk
little
pots and everybody wants to be like us. Yeah.
stick and stay. We have a little entertainment, yeah.
Yes, please.
Lively up yourself. Ooh. Lively up yourself. Ooh. Lively up yourself. Don't be no drag. Lively up yourself. Well, baby, it's another day. Lively up yourself. And don't say no. Lively up yourself. It's not stay slow. Rock slow, rock slow. Rock like you never did before. It's what it is slow. Come on and into my door. You come slow, you come slow. Oh yeah, yeah. It's not slow, it's not slow. Don't worry about a thing. Every little thing is gonna be alright. Don't worry about a thing. Every little thing is gonna be alright. Three little birds we fly my doorstep, singing sweet songs. The melody's pure and true. Singing, this is my message to you. Don't worry about a thing. Every little thing is gonna be alright. Don't worry about a thing. Every little thing is gonna be alright. Every little thing is gonna be alright. One love, one heart. Let's get together and be alright. One love, one heart. Give thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will be alright. Let's get together and be alright. Let them up also their dirty remarks. There is one question I really want to ask. Is there a place for the hopeless sinner
Who has hurt all mankind just to save his own? Believe me,
one love, one heart? Let's get together and be alright. One love, one heart. Give thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will be alright. Let's get together and be alright. Give thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will be alright. Lively up yourself.
gonna be alright. Let's get together and
Lively up yourself.
be alright. Let's get together and be alright.
Lively up yourself.
Be alright. Let's get together and be alright.
Lively up yourself. It's gonna be alright. Let's get together and be
Bravo, bravo. Nice.
Say, Andrew, that is so good. Oh my God.
Great job, Andrew.
Yeah, man. Thank
Why
you.
me like the choreography and the uniforms, man.
Yes,
Them nice.
Yes.
I never see me around here
Yeah,
skanking.
what's the uniform?
Nice, nice,
Excellent
nice.
job, man.
Yeah, man.
So
Thank
The
you.
uniform, nice.
The uniform.
The uniform.
So just to quickly reiterate, so Earl, could you please just remind our audience the date for the fish fry and the
Yes.
time?
The date is July 9th. I'm saying July.
April.
It's April 19th
Yes.
from 2 to midnight. And it's 111-29 172nd Street in Queens, Jamaica.
Wonderful. And it's for your worthy cause. You're in health. And list the other areas quickly so they know.
Education, health, and sports.
Right. So it's a benefit.
And the initiative is to keep a child in school in Jamaica.
That's right. Thank you so much. And finally, Andrew.
Yes, thank you so much, folks. Come on out and support Brata Singers, where our off-Broadway debut. That's going to be May 6th to the 19th, a limited 14-show run, only 14 shows. We're going to be on off-Broadway for the very first time, and we're hoping that our community will come out and support us. We need sold-out shows so that we can bring this to larger audiences and make it bigger and better come next year. Limited engagement, 14 shows. It's going to be at 154 Christopher Street. You can get more information. Tickets are already on sale on brataproductions.org. So that's BRAATA Productions with an S.org.
Wonderful. And I will connect you to Janet. We are busy over there at New Testament Temple / Good Neighbors. We just in community life and doing stuff. So, I'll connect you with her. And looking forward to those of you who are here in the tri-state and you can support on April 19, Lions United's Fish Fry. Please do so. We have put the addresses in the chat. So, of course, it's a channel. You can always go back, pull it up, and take the information down. If you want to contact me, reach out to me at insidethezone.nyc@gmail.com. What a morning. Miss said we feel good. The people there enjoyed what we are going to say.
So
it has been a good run.
You feel good, subtle.
Miss said, can done. Good can done. So Earl, thank you so much. And hoping to give you the support. And everybody, remember now, we're there a big foreign. But as Andrew said, foreign life can be very lonely. So make sure you connect with people. Don't bother just stay over your little space and say, oh, we can't bother with them Jamaicans. Yeah, them too loud and so. And, connect to nobody. And then when I pick you, that's the time. So please remember, reach out, touch somebody, just call, hey, you all right today? Because sometimes people don't want to share them stuff. But, just check in every now and again.
Right.
And
if you have one little piece of pudding, you can't go give a neighbor,
Right.
Like yesterday, I was
never put a bacon. Never put a bacon for the stove there waiting for me.
One little chocolate tea and
but
so,
you hear Max, fear Potter Bickler wait on her.
Every week.
Yes,
every week she have Bickler wait.
And just say where you
cook. Potter Bickler. Me cook dumpling and banana and sweet potato and some saltfish with cabbage. That's it for the day. That's it for the day.
Breakfast.
That's breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
All right. Well,
you're there.
We thank you for tuning in this morning.
All right, thanks very much. Thanks for having us.
You're welcome. You're
good
welcome.
to have you.
Andrew, thank you.
It was great to have you guys.
Yes, man, it was good to be here. Me not see the rest I want to do. Me not used to them platform. Where everybody else there.
And Lady D, I feel drop your back down.
Yes.
And Lady D, I feel drop your back down.
Yes, so me can say, ladies, it was great sharing space with you this morning. For real. Really, really nice.
Hey, Andrew, next time we have to have a sing-along, sir.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So I'm already doing it because me no song if it is,
Yo,
me too. Bring it. Bring it
on.
Just give it the ear. Give it the ear.
I will track along.
Just give it here.
And that's a
Thank
great
you.
idea. That's a great idea because usually, as it approaches the independent season and so on, we also do our shows centered around that. So
We want to come back.
Yeah.
if you're not too busy, you can come. So we, talk about the good old days and sing some song and play
Yes.
some tune.
Yeah, man.
Definitely.
Yes, I.
We will
Yes.
call about Kayo.
Yeah, man. Earl, I'll definitely be linking you because I'd love to see how we can partner. To
Yeah, I'm on your news list. I get your documents every week.
Yes, on your mailing list.
Yeah, man. We are gonna definitely connect.
I'm on top of that.
That would be good. That would be good.
I just added myself as a friend on your Facebook page too.
All right. I'll be sure to confirm you. But yeah, man, this was nice. I definitely return. I'm gonna go. Hopefully, we can carry two backup singers with me, so
that would be nice.
Yes, and trust me, follow brother. Right now, me have a CD in my car and me just play when me I drive.
You know, say use a road dog if you have a brother CD,
CD.
Yes, you know.
Yes,
You know that.
CD and people say
Me have me brought a CD. All me Christmas edition me have. No play with me.
Nice.
Yes.
You're there.
I
And
love
do you know the
brata.
group Uzuri Ensemble?
No, I probably have heard the name before.
Okay.
They're from
Jamaica.
Jamaica.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I've heard of them before.
Well, good job, gentlemen.
All right.
Keep doing what you're doing. Blessings, everybody. So
All
we are
right.
come go up now.
Mm.
We are galang up. We are
We are
going up.
Them a go come here, go down.
Yes,
Me a go
them
down.
go.
Yeah.
All right.
I come go down.
All right, nice.
They are going.
Me a piece of St. Vincent down a yard.
All right, thanks.
So blessings, everybody.
All right,
And
blessings.
don't forget,
All
like,
right, blessings,
share,
blessings.
Yeah, man.
subscribe. And we there.
All right.
Take it easy. We're out.
Bye.
We out.
Out.
Remember the simpler times of Jamaica and the Caribbean life? We brought a piece of that nostalgia overseas with our collection of cherished keepsakes. Picture yourself using the old-time chamber pot, affectionately known as the Chimi, a symbol of practicality and tradition. And who could forget the trusty suitcase, lovingly called the grip, dulcimena, or trunk, that carried our dreams across oceans and borders? These items aren't just objects. They're vessels of memories, reminding us of the joyous days spent in Jamaica and beyond. As Satideh Mawnin Runnings, come make we talk. Remember the Lions United Sports Club, 111-29, 172nd Street, Jamaica, Queens. Semi-annual fish fry on Friday, April 19, 2 p.m. to midnight is the perfect spot to bring your girl and your guy, family and friends. Enjoy escovitch fish and steamed fish for $35 and jerk chicken $25. Food nice, can done. Spread the news. Contact Earl 516-303-3707 or Dennis 917-373-1950. Lions United Sports Club Semi-Annual Fish Fry, April 19. For 2 days, the 5 o'clock hour is hot on Fit FM 96.7, www.fitfmja.com. Your life, your music with Lady D, Denise Gomez, Inside the Zone. Catch me on Monday at 5 p.m. for the Monday Drive, keeping you in the know in the city you walk, drive, and reside. And on Friday, yes, at 5 p.m. for Center Stage, the platform where voices are heard and people connect. From abroad to yard, Trelawney. Hi, I'm Lady D Denise Gomez, and I have exciting interview segments and features inside the zone. For recording artists, you can sing. Well, Inside the Zone, second Thursdays at 7:30 p.m. is for you. Writers, share your story, no man, in From the Author's Zone on third Thursdays at 7:30 p.m. Male Zone has unbelievably juicy stories of love, heartbreak, and triumph. 7 p.m. has never been this good. On Mondays, it's news, talk, engaging features at 7 in the Monday Drive. And Center Stage has everyone talking on Thursdays. Be a part of the show. Email me insidethezone@gmail.com or call me 914-304-24